Hello again, it's Nick here from Nick's News and Reviews, of course, and we're looking at Skool Daze on the ZX Spectrum, developed by David Reidy and Helen Reidy in collaboration with Keith Warmington, I believe. He was a graphic designer, done a lot of the graphics of the game. Released in 1984, a lot of people say this is one of the best Spectrum games of all time. Well, I don't mind it. What's the object of the game? Well, I'll tell you. You control a schoolboy called Eric. Do you want to put in your own names? Not really. The idea is you have to crack a safe to get your school report so no one else can see it, in particular your parents. You can do this by completing tasks. Don't let Angel Face touch you this playtime. He's got mumps. Well, I'm not going to let anyone touch me, no matter who they are, no matter what playtime. So that's pretty much duff advice for that kid there, jumping up and down. Yes, so how do we crack the safe? As I fire a catapult, there's the boy wonder and a couple of teachers. So you might see shields dotted about the place. In the room above, there's a red, a green, a red and a blue. We have to make all the shields flash by either hitting them. But once we've done that, once we hit each of the teachers that walk around, they release a digit of a code, and that is the code to the safe. So I punch that boy flat. Now, what's going to stop us from doing this objective? Well, we have to stick to our timetable. It's a playtime at the moment, so we don't have to be anywhere. But every time the teachers see us out of place or calls you a misdemeanour, they'll give us some lines. And when it gets to above 10,000 lines, it's the end of the game and you've lost. Now, one of the cool things, as I hit this teacher with a catapult, and you'll soon see they blame whoever it is who's nearest to the incident. So ideally you want someone between you and the teacher. Now, one of the funny bits of this game as a kid playing it is you can change all the names. So obviously you can change all the teachers' names to your own teachers, and then obviously catapult them. There's Einstein there. Right, so we need to get to Mr. Wivet in the map room. I think that's up the top there, as you can see, that green room. There seems to be a map in there, so I presume that's it. But former classmates or other classmates with you are Boy Wonder, Angel Face and Einstein. So Angel Face just got some lines there. That is a shame. But he's got mumps. That's not relevant to the game, really. So let's go into the map room. There's Mr. Wivet there on the veranda. We've got to find a seat, so we'll sit here. Bit of a bug in this game, because another kid can sit in the same seat and knock you out, and you get lines for sitting on the floor. I think they corrected that in the sequel, Back to School, which we'll also look at some point. But as you see, classes don't last very long. Here comes Mr. Wivet. Yeah, see, look. I've actually hit the wrong button, I'm sitting on the floor. 600 lines for that. Come on, chaps, settle down. Yeah, see, look. Right, that's a bug. I was sitting down, someone else sat on the seat, some kids knocked me on the floor. So already I've got 1,500 lines today. I haven't really got the time to be doing with this. And again, we're pretty much going to always asking a question. Which country's capital is Quito? Do you know? Einstein, the SWAT's going to answer. Please, sir, can I tell a lie? It is 700 lines again. I can't even find a seat in this classroom. It was Ecuador. Well, we all knew that. Blaming Einstein. This isn't very good. I'm going to use all my lives in this one room. All my lines. Oh, I might as well just leave this classroom. This isn't a very good lesson. Let's go. It's better than getting lines all the time. I might as well be absent. Let's go wandering around. Now, you can make these shields flash by either knocking over a classmate and jumping on them to get height. Or, more entertaining, you can knock over one of your teachers with a catapult, one on the floor, and then in the right position. Fire another catapult, hits their head, the stone, whatever you're firing, goes upwards, knocks into the shield and starts flashing. But as you can see, there's quite a few of them. Revision library now. Did I ever complete this game? Well, I'll give you two guesses. If you answered yes, you got it wrong. The answer was no. Published by MIcrosphere. Not sure if I mentioned that one. Also come out on the Commodore 64. Not sure it came out on anything else. Although I think there was a modern day remake, class of 1999, on the PC. I think that might have come out in 1999. Well, the last century anyway. I'm not sure of all the keys here, so there's the headmaster. So yes, it's another one of those games where I never got anywhere near completing, but it was good fun anyway. Hitting the teachers. Catapults are forbidden, says the headmaster. Yeah, so we've got 4,100 lines already. I don't know how we scored 510, I presume it's by getting to the right classroom. But the revision library, for a kid at secondary school, revision library just means free period. Let's go in here. Lots of books to read. I don't think we'll be reading any of them. Right, there's the headmaster's office back there. Well, we might as well just have a fight. The revision library is just like a fighting room, really. There's Angel Face and Boy Wonder and Einstein. Let's see if we can floor a few people. Bit of catapulting going on. I think this is the same with any revision library in any school. Oh look, we could fire through the wall and knock over that teacher. Who's he going to blame for it? No one, because he's just looking at a wall. That was quite handy. Didn't know we could do that. But I think the day certainly goes on forever, so we've got endless classes to either get 10,000 lines or get all the shields flashing so I can crack the safe. It's not going to happen. I think this game took quite a long time to actually complete, to be honest. Not sure there's any cheat modes. If you knew any, as usual, comment below, see what you say. Say what you think, I should say, as I've been floored again. But quite good fun, this. Where we got to go now? Mr. Creek White Room. Well, that must be that room below that's white, maybe. You can write on the blackboard as well. I think if I hit W, I can write on it. There, come on, Eric. Here we go. In the sequel, you can reduce the amount of lines he's got by kissing his girlfriend in the girls' school. But essentially, the game is the same. What should we write on the blackboard? Oh, Boy Wonder's already writing something on it. School dinners are horrible. Well, that's a bit rude. Oh, I'll write something on it, but oh. What I'm writing is illegible because I'm just writing over what he's doing. I don't seem to be able to pull away from the board. I'm stuck in a writing. Oh, God, I've got to get away from this board or he's going to go mad. I'm just colouring it in at the moment. Oh, this isn't going to go well. How do I get off this board? Teacher just walked past me. Maybe I can get away with it. 400 lines, Eric. Now find a seat. I can't. I'm stuck to the blackboard, sir. What's Einstein at 300 lines? Oh, God. What's Einstein doing? I cannot tell a lie. Eric. What? He's already given me loads of lines. Eric wrote on the blackboard. Well, he can see that, Einstein, you fool. He's supposed to be the brain box of the outfit. Yeah, don't tell tales, Einstein, you fool. I'm stuck to the blackboard, sir. I mean, well, thanks for rubbing it out, but I need some help. Oh, dear. This is quality gameplay as I write a load of other stuff. Surely you can see I've got a problem. There's some sort of poltergeist sticking me to the blackboard. Come on, teacher, help. Oh, he's given up giving me lines anyway. He's got bored of that. I would have got expelled by now. 800 lines. Don't they know that these lines they're dishing out isn't really much of a deterrent? This is the worst lesson of all time. Oh dear, this is getting a bit bad. I think we're going to have another go after this, because I don't know how to disconnect myself from the board. Is it space bar? No. Let's try... Well, this isn't going to look good on my report. You see, now I've got over 10,000 lines now, so you can see the headmaster at the top there. He's coming down to expel me, or say it's the end of the game or something. Here he comes. He's coming along. Here he comes. I haven't got... How long would it take to do 118,000 lines, to be honest? Have you ever... 123,000 lines in one day? That's a pretty bad day. Well, shut up, teach. I'm about to get expelled here. Oh, dear. Or maybe he won't shut up, so the headmaster won't be able to expel me. Do you ever get lines at school? I don't think they do it anymore. This is a bit old school, this. Caning's in vogue as well. I might have to reset the game here. We seem to be stuck in some sort of... here we go. You have over 10,000 lines to write. Eric, don't come back. to school till you... Oh, he's been on the floor. Till you what? Till you have done them all. Press a key to play again. Well, I will do, teach. It's a new term. Let's start again. I'll find out how to disconnect the board, I think. I don't think I will write anything on the board. I think that's doom. Spacebar. I'm sure it used to be spacebar to stop writing, but that didn't work. Right, this is the real go this time. Let's at least get one of the shields flashing. So we're not aiming to complete the game, although we are secretly. The aim is to get at least one of those shields flashing, so you can see how the game is supposed to be played. So Angel Face has floored us. He hasn't got mumps this time, it doesn't seem. A good name, Skool Daze. Right, that's Mr. With-It. Let's catapult him. Oops. Now, if they see you with a catapult, they don't get hit, apparently. So, we'll try and go for one of these shields here. See if we can coerce anyone underneath. So, there's a lot of little kids in this school. Right, I might be able to jump on Angel Face, but he's got up too quick. That's a shame. We might have got one flashing there. Yeah, there's still all that rubbish I wrote on the blackboard in the white room from the last game. He's just left it up there. So I don't know if the kids learnt much in that lesson. Probably not much. The lessons only seem to last about 4 minutes. Maybe less. Let's beat up these little kids, get their lunch money. Now that's a point. I don't know where the dinner hall is in this place. Perhaps you just sit in assembly. School dinners are horrible. Well, yeah, the boy Wonder wrote that the other day. I don't know if you remember there, I was there. Had a bit of an incident with the blackboard myself. There's a couple of teachers. Maybe we can... Yeah, let's follow these. See if we can get one of them to fall down underneath one of the shields. Ah, doesn't this bring back old school memories? Knocking over teachers with a catapult. Feels very much like the Beano. I don't think this thing ever happened in real life. Right, there's one teacher down. See if we can get a shield flashing. We've missed it. Oh, he's blamed Einstein because he was the closest. Yeah, see, you see the idea there? But we missed the shield. We got him in the wrong place by pixels. Yeah, the sequel, Back to School. Bit of a bigger version of this game. Based on that terrible phrase as a kid in the summer holidays, where you'd only been off 2 weeks of the 6 or even less, and all these posters in clothes shops saying back to school. That was just rubbing it in, really. Not needed at all. Right, we've got to go to Mr. Wacker, the exam room. I think he's quite handy with a cane. I won't mention any of my old school teachers here. I wasn't a bad kid. I'd like to tell you some stories, but I just kept myself to myself. Didn't really get the cane. Cane wasn't around in those days. I think they got rid of it about 10 years earlier. Of course, this is a big room, isn't it? Right, we've got a few shields to hit. Surely we can hit one of them. I don't think we can get knocked out of our seat here, because there's plenty of desks. Oh, so you see the idea there. We're getting a bit of a height on it. Sky Ranger is great, it says above there. I think that was another game that MIcrosphere might have produced. So they're not... they don't ignore any advertising chances in this game. How long has this review been going on? No, I'm not getting any nearer these shields, am I? Well, we're showing you the gameplay, as per usual, but not in a very good way. So let's just sit here, see what happens. 600 eyes out, get off the floor. Oh, that's all these seats, that kid knocked us on the floor. Right. There we go. Can we get the shield? Nope. And we got more lines. Well, at least he hasn't got far to walk. Could we get 10,000? What's Eric going? Oh, there we go. It's a chance. Hooray! So there we go. We got one. About 5 million more to go. Einstein telling tales again about someone writing on the blackboard. God, and then boy Wonder, we need to sort that Einstein out. He's just a bit of a telltale. There's always a SWAT, isn't there? We'll leave it there. Until next time then, that's been Skool Daze on the ZX Spectrum, and I hope you like that, and goodbye.
Goodbye.